Now, I love cycling, it's an eco-friendly form of transport, but when I get home, there's nowhere to put my push bike because I live in a 40-foot shipping container. So I'd really like to make a storage facility for my push bike that also stores the crash helmet, water bottle, all of the bits that come with cycling. Now, I've also got a wall of glass, which means I can't fix into it. So I want to make a wooden contraption that leans against the glass. That means I can hang my bike up and be really organised, but it also looks quite beautiful and rustic and in keeping with my style. So I'm going to use these bits of pallet wood, these power tools to make something suitable that does all of those things. I'm not quite sure how, but let's get sketching. I do love a bit of pallet wood, and whilst these two bits of timber are better and straighter and not as knotty, these two bits look more beautiful. Look at that! I'd spend hours making it look that bad. And it's weatherproof, it's waterproof, it's tannalised, it's pressure treated, and it's free. Shall I be sensible and use that for the shelves because it's neater to put my stuff on, and these can be the uprights. So let's pick an angle with the sliding bevel. Ooh, I'm inside out and back to front. I want to pick an angle that's suitable so it leans against the wall but doesn't stick out too much on the bottom. Don't want it to come into the space too much. I think that looks about right, and then at the bottom I need to do it 90 degrees to that, so that would be that, wouldn't it? Yes. There. Okay, then the same on this one, but round the other way. Oh yeah, that's the outside. Look at that bad boy. 27mm. I don't know about you, but I get so fixated sometimes with a millimetre out, but it's a bit of old pallet wood for a bicycle rack. But still, it's nice to get it right, isn't it? Yeah, that's about right. And then I'm going to drill a hole here, 800 off the floor, and that means the bike wheels will stay off my floor and not get it dirty, because that frustrates me. Looks pretty cool too, doesn't it? Right, quicksand. Right, time for the hole, I think. Now, I could use a hole saw or a Forstner bit. I'm a big fan of a Forstner bit. Now, from the bottom of my tyre to the frame is about 750, so if I make that 800, and then basically if I drill a hole and then have a little bit coming up, that should locate that in. Then the handlebars will just sit to one side ever so slightly. Yes, we've got ourselves a plan. Right, we've got the hole, and now I just need to make sure I leave a lip at the front there. So I think that will come down like that, and the bike frame will slot into place. I think I'll jigsaw that out, and then once I've established this side works, then I'll make the other side. There's no point making it all to realise it doesn't quite function as it does in my head. Because not all of my ideas actually work. And that's okay. We're designing, we're creating, we're doing something innovative for the first time. Right, let's just sand that. Don't want to scratch my good push bike, do I? Okay, so 2 of them that way. 2 of them with a bit of timber between. Let's put my water bottle, bit of timber up there, let's put my crash helmet, and then that is a super simple leaning bike stand. Let's get the bike and make sure it fits the frame. There we go. That'll hold that a treat. Go. 2 identical bits of pallet wood. Need 2 shelves in between. How far apart are they going to need to be? Maybe that far? What's that, 400 mil? Double check. That's what I meant, 300 mil. Right, so the top shelf I'm going to put there, I think. 300. Another one there. I think that makes sense. Right, so I'm going to now put that into there. I'm going to pre-drill it to make sure it doesn't split. How am I going to do that? I'm going to pre-drill it actually from this direction first. Controversial. I never used to bother pilot holing, but it makes life so much less stressful. There's nothing worse than making something beautifully, then at the end assembling it and splitting it and having to make it all again. Spend the extra 2 minutes putting in some pilot holes, please. Now, time to assemble. I'm going to put these shelves, if they bow, I want them to bow that way. So frustratingly, I love the design, it looks great, the bike hangs beautifully, other than the handlebars are getting in the way. So I think the easiest solution is to add a little bit of depth to this shelf, and that means also my helmet will have a bigger surface area to rest on. So another piece of timber, screw it from underneath, make the shelf deeper, the whole thing will stand off and it'll work a treat. Right, how do I fit that on there now? Didn't think that through, did I? The old assembly. That's better. A much more usable shelf, and it spaces it out from the wall. I meant to do that all along. Now that is so much better. Version 2 is often better than version 1, right? So there's more space for the crash helmet, it's further off the wall, which means the bike and the handlebars will clear the window. That is bang on. Now, pallet wood is treated to be outside, however, this timber is so lovely, I think I'm going to char it, which will make it more weatherproof, but also bring out the grain. So, time to get my blowtorch out and give it a quick charring. Blowtorch! Now that is simple, it's 4 bits of pallet wood, but hopefully that's going to solve one of life's little problems for me.